Hey guys, how's it going? I didn't even know this was a thing happening or anything. I just happened to see it. But today I'm reacting to the Marvel's Wolverine Behind the Claws PS5 games. I don't really know what that means. I didn't even know there was going to be a Wolverine game, if I'm being honest with you. I like the character of Wolverine a lot. So I am excited, but I'm also definitely nervous to an extent as well. But yeah, let's do this.
The question that comes up a lot to us at Insomniac Games is, are you going to make a Wolverine game that is as violent, as visceral as the character in the comics?
The answer is yes, apparently. Okay.
Working with Wolverine is interesting because part of the route to who he is that he's an unreliable narrator. He has gaps in his memory. So Wolverine doesn't really remember a lot of his life, and that's got to be an extremely frustrating aspect.
He's this ball of rage and fury, but then he could turn on a dime, and he could be very, very kind and tender in the next moment.
When we're casting for someone like Logan, what we're looking for in character traits are someone who can convey a lot with very little being spoken.
Makes sense.
That first moment that we show in gameplay, there's so much emotion that you can feel behind his eyes. He looks relentless, he looks greedy, he looks angry, but also he looks maybe a little sad.
That level of acting and being able to just deliver that performance with believability across both spectrums was something Insomniac, ourselves, we all agreed he's the one. We don't need to see anybody else.
Hey, I'm Liam McIntyre, and I play James Logan Howlett.
Is he related to Drew McIntyre?
That's not bad. That one sort of works.
I doubt it, but
Know what Wolverine is, who he is. My job is to try and find the essence of who Wolverine is, especially as he applies to our story. People hurt him, people take from him, people betray him. He still fights for people who can't fight for themselves. It's one of the greatest honors of my life, one of the biggest responsibilities I've ever had, and one of the coolest things I've ever got to do.
imagine if they got Hugh Jackman to do it. That would have been pretty
The
cool.
entire game is built around staying true to the Wolverine experience.
And then how do we want to put our Insomniac stamp on that? How do we want to put our own spin and creativity, but still give something new and fresh the fans are going to be excited about?
It's the full package. It is a level
Is
of
it
detail
now?
that we've never been able to do before.
You can see it in the trailer. You can see pores. You can see blood in between the little lines of his teeth. I love the attention to detail.
It's exciting that we're going to be able to bring that kind of fidelity to players.
Wolverine is a character who goes to many places through the comics.
You'll see the Canadian wilderness, you'll see Japan.
There's a shot where Logan is sliding down that rooftop, and you can see the breadth of Madripoor and Lowtown.
It's always nice teasing the depth and the amount of characters that we'll be seeing in the game. Omega Red makes an
Oh, hey.
appearance. Mystique is there.
Neat.
And there
She's
are some
fun.
hints to other characters that fans of Wolverine will recognize for sure.
Another visual element of Marvel's Wolverine is the blood. The blood tech that was put into this game is pretty phenomenal.
There's a part in the trailer where Logan jumps down and then he does the claws up through the face. That one I thought maybe was going to be taking it too far, but I am so glad that we have it. It looks fantastic.
That guy's dead. He's just dead.
Making it feel different to anything else you've played. That's a tough job. What's so cool for me is there was this one section of the game I got to try. It was just visceral and immediate and so incredibly satisfying, and I was like, this is gonna be amazing.
We're pretty excited about the artwork that we're using on the cover. It's dynamic, it's rough-edged.
Oh hey,
Notice it
the
doesn't
boy.
look like our past games. It has a sense of urgency and forward movement and rage and fury, and that's Wolverine.
One of the cool things about Insomniac is they are probably the most collaborative group of people I have ever worked with. They make you feel part of their team. That's not something you always get.
We've been in a creative collaboration with Insomniac Games and PlayStation for over a decade now. We've made some of the greatest superhero games of all time, and that was always the goal, making games that are timeless.
I think fans are going to be excited, but I'm also really excited about it because I'm really proud of what we made. We are focused on making the best Wolverine game.
There's so many of those. I do have one for the PSP, but I still need to try it.
I want to thank you for taking time to watch our trailer. We can't wait to show you more in spring of 2026.
I think the only Insomniac game I've played is the original Spider-Man game, and I played that for I think PS Plus, and it was super fun. Like, super fun. I like that game. I loved that game a lot. The original Spider-Man game is not only is it super fun, but also like it's got this the way like movement works and combat, everything was just super satisfying and cool. And I know the second I've never played it, but I know Miles Morales is pretty good, though it is though I did learn somewhat recently-ish. It was kind of interesting. I learned it from an Angry Video Game Nerd video, which is probably the funniest place I could have learned this. But I guess, unfortunately, that one's got a lot of, like, bugs in it. Because I remember in the AVGN video where he'd, like, played it for a little bit, he mentions, and, like, they showed off that, like, the character model of Miles had some glitches where you would just have, like, where your suit would just randomly have, like, effects and whatnot from other, like, from the environment and whatnot. And I think there's a number of other glitches that they showed off in that video of the of that game. And then I know that the second Spider-Man game, you know, Spider-Man 2, is considered by some to be like one of the best like superhero games ever made. I know that I'm aware that game the only bad thing about that game I've ever heard was I guess there was like a partnership with Adidas was the game where they made some shoes that were like Spider-Man themed, and they put like these Adidas, and they put like an outfit in the game that had like I think it was for Miles, maybe maybe not, but one of the characters I guess there's an outfit in the game that someone can wear where you're wearing like Adidas shoes, and a lot of people either don't care at all or they're pissed at that because they felt like it was like an advertisement that you wear. And I remember seeing things of some of the angry people just saying that like it kind of went too far with the advertisement, because you're just saying that you're like a walking ad now and whatnot. It's like, then don't wear the skin, you know, like if you don't like the skin, then don't wear it. But yeah, so I really hope that Wolverine here can live up to some of the huge like praise that their Spider-Man games have gotten. I would say from what little of like trailer they showed in this specifically, because obviously I haven't seen the because of they showed off everything in the trailer. This was some of the behind the scenes, but it sounds like at least behind the scenes that it sounds like they want this game to be on par with the Spider-Man games, if not better than the Spider-Man games, and very fitting of the character of Wolverine, in both gameplay and like story and the way the character acts and everything like that. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, ring the bell. do all the aggro garbage. It helps us out a lot. It means a lot to us. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Bye.